When she was informed about that Grand Canyon-sized gully that was created by poor drainage on that Johnson Street, if you've seen the video, you know what I mean. She tackled that problem, even though it took 2 full years to rectify the problem.
2 years and 4 months.
2 years, 4 months. I'm going to stand corrected. Well, what about its parking problems, like the ones that plague the streets near Journey Community Church and Carl Berger Dodge? Well, she requested T-parking spots to be paid in on the streets. What about trash on Caltrans property? Well, she shoots a video and proves that she could clean it up in 4 to 5 minutes, thus kind of placing pressure on the city to just clean it up.
Yeah.
Or what about problems securing a street sign to honor La Mesa's first son, Bill Walton?
Yep. Here, North Shade.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right there.
There it is.
Yep.
Work together collaboratively just to get that thing done. Or how about a crazy rental home wrecking your peaceful La Mesa neighborhood like the one on Porter Hill? Well, Laura's there to confront the owner of the house with a fierce determination that when I first viewed it, I thought she was going to go all full jujitsu on it. Let's just say I'm glad she's on our side, fighting for us. What about rampant overdevelopment of multi-unit apartments with deficient parking, homelessness? I could go on, but I think you get the point. Laura is the only candidate who has a proven record of success, tackling difficult problems and succeeding. To her, it doesn't matter if you're independent, red, or blue. Laura Lothian is there for you.
Ooh, all right.
All right. A little cheesy, but I think it works, right?
I'll take cheese. I'll take cheese.
So, if you love La Mesa like
Goes with
I
the
do,
burger.
then I want you to put your hands together and help me recognize La Mesa's very own Fix-It Lady, and soon to be known as Landslide Laura,
Yeah.
but most importantly, the next mayor of La Mesa. Please welcome Laura Lothian.
What was that rhyme you did?
It's right there. I'll keep it for you. Free of charge, too.
Okay, am I on?
Oh.
Hello, there we go. Okay, I can hear it. Okay, wow, guys, my adrenaline is pumping. Seeing all you people out here. This is literally, if you looked at my calves right now, they're covered in goosebumps. So it's so wonderful to see so many friends and so many friendly faces and so many big smiles. And if you haven't met me before, my name is Laura Lothian. I am on the La Mesa City Council. I am running for La Mesa Mayor. The election is this November. Some people are confused because the primary came in June. We have nothing to do with that. It is in November. So anyway, again, good evening. A little story that you guys might not know is I ran for mayor in 2010. And I ran in 2010 against Art Madrid. Now, Art Madrid first got on the city council when I was still a teenager. And he was up there forever. And when I ran against him in 2010, he had been a mayor for 20 years. So with no budget, no political experience, I came within a couple hundred votes of beating Art Madrid. And I only did that, again, with a lot of hustle, which we're going to do this time. But in addition to that hustle, name recognition, a much bigger budget, political experience, and not running against, someone as famous as Art Madrid. So we're going to have a very good time this year. And I'm going to tell you why I ran in 2010. It's the same reason I ran in 2020. In 2010, you could see La Mesa's garbage from outer space. Satellite images would show piles of garbage. And one of the worst corridors was University Avenue. And Art Madrid lived off of University Avenue. So I knew he had to drive past that garbage every day. And I'm like, how can you drive past that and not do something? I mean, it's something as basic as litter pickup, right? And if you're not doing something as basic as that, what else is not happening? And so I'm in real estate, and we have something called pride of ownership, where you care so much about your home and your property that you care about every nook and cranny. Well, what I'm going to bring to Mesa is pride of mayorship, where I'm going to care about every nook and cranny in La Mesa. The sidewalks, the parks, do the toilets flush at the pots, garbage. And I'll tell you this, when you enter an area or a space where someone truly has that pride and care, you can feel it. So everyone in La Mesa is going to sense it. They're going to feel it. Everyone who visits La Mesa is going to sense it, and they're going to feel it. So you'll see it. It's already happening for the last 5 years. I cannot tell you the changes I've done. I will in a minute. So I want to thank Manny. Where did he go? Oh, I think he raced off to his kids' art thing.
Art gala.
Okay, so he's at an art gala with his kids. So anyway, Manny Sevis, he won Teacher of the Year for Spring Valley School District. His wife won County Teacher of the Year and State Teacher of the Year. So they're highly credentialed people, and I absolutely love and appreciate their support. I also want to introduce my team here. So we've got Susan Powell. She's still upstairs. So she brought a whole bunch of volunteers, a golf cart shuttle driver. So thank you, Susan. And then Kyle with the video camera. He's my videographer. He is a teenager, and he's 19 years old. He just turned 19. And when I interviewed him, I said, okay, I don't really interview a lot of people. So I go, well, Kyle, tell me someone political that you admire. And he said, Mom Dami. And I'm like, this isn't gonna work. Yeah. What? Yeah. But I liked him, and we've been working together for close to a year, and we work fantastically together. And you still like Madami?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I was hoping to change it, but I guess I haven't. And then I've got Gil. Oh, where's Gil? Okay, there's Gil. So Gil is my graphic artist, marketing expert guy. I hired him the first year as a real estate. We've been working together for 24 years. I was his first client. Our collaboration has allowed me to have two pretty good stats. One of them is I'm always in the top 1 or 2% in San Diego for sales production. The second one is I have sold more homes in La Mesa than any other agent in La Mesa's 114-year history. Yeah, my first year I sold 104 houses. You don't even know how hard that is. And so Gil, thank you so much for making me look good. But here's another reason I wanted to point him out. So Gil, I'm going to quote you. All right. So this is Gil. We never talk politics, but now we are because he's helping me. He's the one to help me with all these designs. And I said, what are you? And you said.
I don't know if it's appropriate. I'm liberal as something, but I would still vote for you because this is about micropolitics, not macro. That's right.
It was liberal as the F word, is what he said. But then it was just us. So, and then there's Millie. Okay, Millie is not only my daughter, but she's also. She's the second half of my brain. I run everything through her, and not just politics. I can't even buy a pair of shoes unless I get thumbs up from her. She is the genius behind all the videos on those posts. And I'll tell you right now, those Instagram videos have changed the city of La Mesa permanently. They've been fantastic. Every video we post gets thousands of views, tens of thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views, and one of them almost hit 1 million. And guys, that's just from a councilwoman in La Mesa, but they are powerfully effective. She was a comms director in DC for 5 years. You are a force, Millie. And then last and definitely not least is Simon, who's probably hiding. Yeah, all right, there he is. Yeah.
Wait, line me!
Simon hates politics. And I eat, live, and breathe it. It's like whatever, but we have this joke all the time. If we ever opened up a pub, it would be called The Lion and the Hummingbird. And it's just, this is him. And this is me. But it works for us. And with him by my side, I can do anything. I love the man to pieces, my soulmate. So anyway, so that's my team. And then we're a mix of Republicans, Democrats, a socialist. And it works. It works. And it works also on the city council because on the city council, there's one moderate Democrat, and then there's 3 progressive socialists. Well, not so, but progressives, and then me. Yeah, we all work harmoniously together, and when I put up an initiative, I get 5 zeros. We really work together well, and my favorite person to work with is actually Vice Mayor Lauren Cazares. I don't know if she was here earlier. She's a 26-year-old progressive, and we are best buds, absolute best buds, and we get so much done for the city of La Mesa. I love her. So anyway, I have been on the city council for 5 years, and for 5 years, I have been hyper-focused on La Mesa, and it hasn't been partisan. Everything I've done has been about police, permits, potholes, parks, parking, and all that good stuff. And I want to tell you guys 3 stories to show you where my heart is and how I work. So one of them was, and Manny alluded to it a few minutes ago, there was a house on Johnson Drive in La Mesa. It's right up here, and I got a call from Carmen Cooley Graham. She lives on Johnson Drive, and she goes, Laura, this is 3 years ago, or 2 years and 5 months ago. Laura, please come out here and look at what's happening to this house. A river was going through this house, eating the yard, and it was with 1 inch of dirt left. The house was, it's going to be destroyed. It was a wreck about to happen. And so I went, oh my God. So I go to the city of La Mesa, and sure enough, it's their drain. So I go, guys, you got to take responsibility for it. So they did immediately. It still took 2 years and 4 months for them to get the bids and the environmental clearances. But 2 weeks ago, they said, yes, it cleared. The contractors are going to start. He's finally going to have his yard restored. He's been trying to do this for 30 years. I'm the first council member that paid attention to him. He is a lifelong Democrat, and he said to me, he goes, Laura, I work for the county. I'm a lifelong Democrat. You have my support. I will help you with this election. So I love that man. He even came to city council, and he was on the news last night saying how great I am. So I love him. All right. Then, the second thing, there is not a campaign out there. I don't care if you're running for president or Congress or what. Everyone says the same thing. I'm going to clean up this town. I'm going to clean up the streets. I'm going to clean up the parks, right? And then they don't do it. And so that was me as well. However, I did it. One of the initiatives I'm most proud of is I created a job called Community Cleanup Coordinator, all right? And it sounds like a bureaucratic office job, and it is not. It is a man who works 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, with his garbage clipper and his bags and his gloves in his truck. And all he does is pick up litter every single day all over La Mesa, especially the on-ramps and off-ramps. The difference between before, you can't see our garbage from outer space anymore. And the difference is night and day. It's an F to a B. When I'm mayor, it'll be an A+. But that was something I'm so proud of, because you don't notice no trash, you notice trash. The trash is gone, folks. And it's really something special. The third one is happy beginning, sad ending. So the Mesa Village for years had something called Christmas in the Village. It was a big tradition. And then about 10 or 11 years ago, they changed it to holiday in the village. And they got rid of the Christmas tree, and they got rid of the tree lighting and all that stuff. So people kept coming up to me and saying, Laura, what's the holiday in the village without a Christmas tree? So I said, okay. So last year, I sponsored an 80-foot Christmas tall tree with the Cohen Restaurant Group. And 80 foot tall, right in front of their restaurant. We started it in Valentine's Day, getting all the things worked together. On October 20th of last year, the city of La Mesa lost its first police officer in the line of duty. And it was Officer Lauren Craven, 26 years old, just starting her life, just starting her career with the LMPD. And as a mom of 2 daughters and a grandma of 3 granddaughters, it hit me hard. I don't even want to talk about it too much because it just breaks my heart. It broke the city's heart. And so I said, what can we do that's more than just condolences? So what we did is after October, we decided to put a 4-foot blue star on top of that 80-foot tree. You can see it for miles. It is lit every single night. When that star goes out, because eventually the lights will go out, I'm going to go buy another one, and we're going to stick it back up there again. We're always going to remember Lauren Craven, and we're always going to honor the LMPD and the law enforcement. She was a beautiful young lady, and it was my honor to do something for her family, and the city. And so that is the happy beginning and then the sad ending. So now what I'm going to do, rapid fire, just a short thing of list of things I've done for the city. So here it is, rapid fire. So everything I've done. Okay, no more disposable plastic water bottles at City Hall. I saved outdoor sidewalk dining in the village. Rescued a neighborhood from a Sleeps 32 Airbnb party house. Temporary speed humps that cost $4,000 instead of $20,000 that get installed in months instead of decades. Painted parking tees. We have a parking crisis throughout the city of La Mesa. I stopped a battery storage facility from being built in a residential neighborhood. Amy Riker, where are you? Amy? Me and her millions of followers stopped that in its tracks, that battery storage facility. It was next to schools and houses and crazy. We also, the city used to hide all the apartment developments buried. You couldn't find all the developments that were coming. So a few years ago, I tried to put it on the homepage. I got blocked by 2 councilmen. They liked it secretive. And then I did it again, and now it's on the homepage. You click on it, and you see every apartment that's getting built in La Mesa. And there's a lot of people not happy about it, and I'm going to get to that in a second. I was asked to fix a storm drain where chihuahuas were falling in next to a pet salon. We did it. There was a dumpster on the village. Some genius put a green dumpster behind these restaurants, and it attracted flies and odors, and we called it Flygate. They tried to have it removed by the city. They tried to have it removed by Edco. I posted a video with, 10,000 maggots. It was moved in 45 minutes. So, again, the power of the video. I had bollards placed on Spring Street because cars kept getting an accident on Dead Man's Curve and landed on these people's roofs over here, and they're here. How you doing, Villanuevas? Hello there. And so you poor lady couldn't sleep at night waiting for another car to land on a roof. So we put bollards up there. And then literally there are dozens and dozens of homeowners and business owners who've asked me for help, and I'm happy to do it. My success rate is almost 100%. The way I do it is my first step is I talk to the city manager. He's a great guy, Greg Himori, really knows how to run the city. But if I feel it's not happening, I whip out the old Instagram and we start doing these videos. And like that garbage, here's what happened with the trash. It wasn't being picked up. So I said to the trash guy, I said, why isn't it being picked up? And he literally said, it's not my job. And I almost had a heart attack. And so I said, well, I'm gonna go do it, show you it's your job. And then we did it, and from that moment on, he cleans up all the trash. So anyway, it's gotten to the point, my videos, that last month, 2 people showed up at city council. They came up and said, there's no water at the community garden. And there'd been no water for 9 days, and in the last couple of years, there'd been no water for 4 months. So you can't have a garden without water. So I'm on the dais going, oh yeah, this is an easy one. So I go out in the audience and I get their names and phone numbers, like, we're gonna fix this right away. And the city watched. They could see what I was doing. They fixed it the next day. I wanted to do my scandal. Sahara Desert hits a community garden. And they just knew, and they fixed it. Guys, that's some serious change. That is some serious, positive, permanent change. So where do we go from here? So as mayor, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Again, everything is how to make La Mesa better, how do I make it better? So my short list is this. I'm gonna take that B trash and turn it into an A+. I can't bear any of it, so it's gonna go away. We're gonna add downtown parking. We don't need a $30 or $60 million parking structure. There's enough infrastructure to add 100 spaces right now, and I've got the blueprint to do it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna attract more restaurants, more boutiques, more retail, more cafes. The better businesses are treated in La Mesa, the better our economy. The rising all boats, for God's sakes, right? You lift all boats, right? We have a historic house at Collier Park. It's the Spring House. It's a historic building. It's been shuttered for decades. Turn it into a snack shop. We've got 1,000 people visiting Collier Park every week. Bringing the 1950s back to Collier Park. So it would pay for itself. Also, too, I'm going to stop the proliferation of these boilerplate apartment buildings with no parking. There is a loophole, and the loophole is it's in black and white from Sacramento, AB 2097. If you have the political will, you can do it. I'm going to fight for that very hard because those apartments are not good for La Mesa. They're just not. They're going to bring crime, and they bring congestion, and they take away the charm, and they're hurting the businesses because the businesses have lost parking, so it's a disaster. I'm always going to support our police, our fire, our parks and rec, and public works. That's why we pay taxes, and you need to have a mayor that has their back. So people ask me, Laura, you're a Republican in a Democratic city. Can you win? And the answer is yes. First of all, if there was a party called the La Mesa Party, that's what I'd be registered. I'd be registered in the La Mesa Party because that's really what I am. I'm, like, again, hyper-focused on La Mesa. But guys, I've already won 2 elections in La Mesa, right? There are so many people who've run in the county and they haven't won anything, so when they lose, it's dispiriting. But I've already won 2, and I've got huge name recognition, and I am the council member that has done the most for this city since I can remember. I've been paying attention for 24 years. I can't think of another council member who's done more for the city than I have, and people know it. Kyle and I, we were shooting a video the other day, and a car comes, I thought they were gonna shoot us. And he goes, and he pulls up to the car, and he jumps out of the car, and he goes, Laura Lothian, I love what you do for La Mesa. And I'm like, thank you. And I'm in Huntington Beach, and people see the visor and go, oh, Laura Lothian, La Mesa. So you guys, that matters. That name recognition matters. So that's gonna help us, help me win. And so what I have here to end, three asks for this group. And first of all, thank you so much for coming. This is just amazing. I'm so thrilled. I'm gonna cry. So thank you for being here. And what I ask for you is this: make sure we have your email address, right? I'm not a person to spam emails. I will only email you when there's an event coming up, and I don't want you to miss it. So that's one. Number 2, I'm gonna do a lot of meet and greets. I'm gonna do one big event a month and meet and greets. And I wanna meet with a lot of Democrats. I wanna have donuts with Democrats, daiquiris with Democrats. I want to meet, let's talk about what we don't agree on, because I know a ton of people already agree with me. We're on this side, but I need people like Shane Harris here. Let me introduce Shane Harris. He's the Mr. Bill Walton Sign Memorial over here. He is a professional communicator. He's a businessman in La Mesa. He does press conferences and he does press releases, and he's fantastic at it. He's helping me. We're going to be all over the news because of this man. Woo! Yep. You've already given me 2 FaceTimes with all those news cameras. That was you. So that's fantastic. The third thing is donate, obviously. And this is what politicians always say. Oh, we hate asking for money. Not me. No, guys. First of all, not even counting tonight. We just sent emails starting a week ago. We've already raised over $15,000. Wow, fantastic. 10 years ago, that would have won the race. But now, it's a $150,000 race. It just is. And this is a high-profile race. The county is paying attention because we shocked them when I won in 2020, and then we shocked them again in 2021. So they're paying attention. This is going to be a $150,000 race. When you've got the right person up there, your city and the county around it is going to feel it. If I lose, and that's not going to happen, oh my God, it's going to be 5 progressives on the city council, and you're going to say goodbye trash, goodbye business, goodbye permits. They don't care. All they care about truly is identity politics, and then their social justice agenda, and their pet projects, and the United Nations and the world, and they don't work for La Mesa. It does not work for La Mesa. I cannot tell you how much crazy I've stopped on that city council dais. And also, too, I want you to know, I respect $1. Every chair you're sitting in cost me $1.95, okay? The food was from Costco. This venue is my house. It was free. I am not one to waste money. So this money is going to go into tons of digital. I'm not going to do TV, radio, and big fat mailers. It's going to be a ton of digital. We will do doorknob hangers, but we're going to penetrate people's phones, and everyone has to hear of me and what I stand for. So that is my 3 asks. And again, I just want to remind everyone, I'm hyper focused on La Mesa, La Mesans, our streets, our businesses, our parks. That's the job of the mayor. I can't wait to do it. Thank you. I'm sorry. Before I go up and have a champagne, any questions? I'm sorry, I didn't even ask if anybody wanted to ask me anything. If not, fantastic. I want to go get some champagne. Woo! Bye. Yes.
Yes, I had an event with hardcore Democrats back in National Night Out 2 years ago when you were running for city council. Hardcore Democrats. And you came and visited, you talked to them, and they all wanted to vote for you after that. All of them.
You were there.
Yes. That's what you need to reach. You need to reach.
You got to reach those guys. Yep, absolutely, 100%. All right. Woo!
Gotta work with everybody.